chair?
Oh, it's so comfy.
Isn't that comfy?
Yeah,
That
right.
chair is from Barrymore.
Oh,
They-
I remember when Barrymore first started making furniture.
You couldn't. They've been around 100 years.
Oh, that's what I mean.
No, you have not. My goodness. Thank you very much for coming. You look
you.
absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, did you make that yourself?
Yes.
Now, you made all the costumes when you were with the Great Imposters, didn't you?
Well, I made most of the group outfits and that sort of thing, but like say Jackie Loren or Rusty had fancy making some costumes. I didn't
Fancy
make
being the
everything.
drag name for Michael Daniels.
Yeah, right.
Yes, indeed.
yeah.
Very good, very good. Now, it's safe to say that you're well-traveled.
I've been around,
Yes.
down the road, going down the road again, yeah.
And back and forth, exactly.
Craig Russell was with me in Halifax, that sort of thing, But
Good. I'm glad you mentioned Craig Russell because I recently on one of the movie channels they've been playing Outrageous, and I hadn't seen it in a while, and I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed it. And what an amazing
it was
artist he
excellent
was.
picture.
Yeah. You knew him well?
Well, he went on the road with. I met him at the Manatee and 511, but he came with us.
The Manatee, 7 St. Joseph Street.
Yes.
Where condo development is now.
Yes.
And the 511 is 511 Young Street.
Yes, downstairs, across from the St. Charles.
Ah, I see.
But
Craig Russell
yeah.
was at the 511.
Well, I met him there, but he came on the road with us with Lonnie Robert and Jamie Durrett in Phase 1. And they gave me my name of Michelle DuBarry. I was Anita Modet in the 511 days. Now she's in a closet, very bitter right now. Oh, God, is she bitter. Oh.
Very good.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say you've worked with some of the best.
I have, and I've seen a lot of the. I mean, I've never considered myself like the best entertainer in the world. I mean, people like me in the show, but I've seen so many really fabulous, good entertainers in my time, And I love to tell the young people, if I see somebody like a young person that really has that something, I always tell them, it makes. They like hearing it from somebody older, I mean,
yes, who has an opinion and who can qualify, give a good opinion on it. Not
and
just
being a Sagittarian, sometimes I say I shouldn't even say anything at all when I don't like somebody, but sometimes I do, and that gets me into trouble that way. But
is there a particular example
but
that you might have?
Oh no, we won't mention anything now. No.
Oh, come on, give us a little taste.
Oh, well, I just don't like sort of too obscene.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about that either. I can be vulgar with the best of them, but I don't have to rely
But vulgar
on
can be
it.
funny also.
Yes, it can be, but just as a punctuation.
I love Georgia Girl.
Oh yeah,
I love
yeah,
Georgia Girl,
yeah. She's amazing,
Yeah.
but yeah, she pushes vulgarity to.
I go to 511 Sunday nights just to get insulted by her, and she makes me laugh like crazy. I love it.
That's another thing.
With respect.
Well, respect is one thing, but I mean, if the queens have to rely on slagging other people, and that's the entire basis of their act. I don't necessarily call that talent. If someone starts on me, you're fair game, and you'll be sorry because I'll win. And I will dance a merengue over your broken bones, like in front of everybody. So don't even think about taking me on, because you'll win. But I wouldn't initiate it.
That's why I've always loved you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just that I don't think that's particularly funny, but some people laugh, and that
anyway, it's the humor today.
Yes, sadly, yeah. There's very little. It seems that there's not so much very little class, but there could be more. There could be more. Some of the younger queens, of course, but they're just starting, so they need time
Classy,
to polish.
I love Michelle Ross. I mean, she's got that classy.
Oh,
sort
absolutely,
of,
and always has.
Professional area.
And always has.
And some of the young ones too are amazing, just amazingly good. And the ones that I usually tell them, I notice that they don't have like the big ego thing. They're usually the kid that doesn't have the big ego, but when they get up on stage, they just
let it rip.
Let it go. My God, they're great.
That's true. You can recognize talent from any generation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You thinking of writing a book?
Well, I've had several people over the past 2 or 3 years say, "Why don't you write a book?" And I need a good ghostwriter. I can't write a book myself. I mean, you have to have somebody that can sort of be with you over several glasses of wine. I mean, over a 6-month period, and bringing back all the memories, etc. I mean, I was out in the 50s, Halloween parties. Well, that's sort of what bugs me a bit. Some people are writing stories now in magazines about the old days and showing pictures of the King Edward and the Letros and all that. Well, I was there in all those places, but nobody ever gives me a call to ask me about, I mean, I was...
Ask your opinion. Well, that's why you have to get out there, Michelle, and let them know, yes, I was here, yes, I was part of it, yes, I was fabulous, and I'm going to tell you my version of the events, you know?
Oh, the 511 in the 60s, too, that was a lot of fun, The weekend show, little Broadway musicals we did. Ray Merkin was the boss of the place, and he was strict, and that's where we learned discipline, The show started at 9. It started at 9 exactly. We did these little miniature Broadway shows,
and you didn't interact with the audience, did you?
Well, they had a very nice stage there. So I mean, the people were sitting on the floor, just right in front. So we did
staring up at you with rapt attention.
Yeah.